Hi, I have a new project I'm going to try and take you guys along with me. I have exactly 10 here, 10 I-joist cutoffs that we had to cut this exact length off of each I-joist that when we were building our house. And I have 10, I actually have a lot more, but I'm just gonna start with 10 and see how it goes. I'm gonna try to make 5 identical and 5 identical like decorations to sell and see how it goes. Like what exactly I'm thinking, I don't know. I'm not exactly sure what I'm gonna do with these yet. But as an example, this is one thing I made for a friend. I just printed off a piece of paper and like painted, print off a piece of paper, Mod Podged it on. I might do a lot of that because it's quick, it's simple. My favorite thing to kind of do with these I-joists are kind of to do like paper quilling. I did a video on that before. Maybe I'll link it below if you guys can see it. But paper quilling on the inside, because these two barriers kind of like protect the paper quilling. So I don't know. That was really fun to do. I really enjoyed it. I would do it again, except it takes forever. So I probably won't do that this time because I'm trying to get through this as quickly as I can. I've kind of, with the help of AI, my brain, Google Docs, I've kind of come up with this kind of cool template that I think is kind of epic. In Ephesians 6, is it 14 through 17? It's stand therefore, having your loins girt about with truth, and having on the breastplate of righteousness, and your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace. Above all, taking the shield of faith, wherewith ye shall be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked, and take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of God. I've always liked the analogy that those verses have always put out. And with AI, I kind of I just actually put this into AI. And I like the app Wonder for art. And they came up with this. They had it colored. I saved it to photos and kind of doctored it the way I wanted it. I wanted it black and white. A long time of figuring that out. I'm here. And if this doesn't turn out like I think it will in my mind, then I'm just gonna burn all of these wood. All of the wood I'm burning, and the paper. I'm gonna burn everything and pretend like this never happened. My printer worked really good with this picture. I love it. I love how it's turning out. And then this is what my printer did. And it's like that on these. And I don't care for that as much. After the fact, my husband was like, I think it's because I'm running out of color ink, which I got some more coming in, but that doesn't help me because I don't have any. He was like, you should have just turned it to black and white. I don't know. Essentially, I'm stuck with these 3 messed up. This is the one that's really good. And then this is the one I doctored by hand and markered it. So I'm going to doctor the other 3. Okay, so after I Mod Podged it, these kind of have a green hue, which does have a tendency to happen with Mod Podge. Kind of looks more like black and white on this screen, but it's a definite like green feel. And actually, normally I don't like that, but actually it kind of looks cool. I don't know if this is a huge mistake, but I am tempted to kind of do a darkish green on the two-side wood, maybe. Otherwise, I think I'm kind of happy with this one. I don't know. I think it's done. I just had a fun verse that I liked on it, and I used AI. I used the app Wonder to kind of create the image I want. Then I edit it on my pictures to get the colors I want, and I added on pictures, I edited it on my phone and added the verse at the top, printed it off. Again, adding verses and printing things for me is really complicating. Probably not to most people, but to my mind it is. And I did this because I didn't really know what to do, but now I have another idea. For the last 4 whiteboards, I have a million white paper butterflies that I thought I was going to need for another project years ago. Ended up not making them, so I have a million pre-made white butterflies. I like this verse. I just found a verse. Says, "And ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free." John 8:32. Thinking about cutting out the verse, slapping it on here, Mod Podging it on, and maybe like in a circle, butterflies flying away. I'm hoping all of these pieces will be for sale on my Etsy shop, but as I'm always worried, by the time you get done watching me, you probably be like, I don't want any of that. But anyway, if anyone is interested in any of the stuff I make, hopefully it'll be on the Etsy shop. I'm going to just do one last tweak on them. I think I'm going to paint all of them Mod Podge over the top of all of them. And this might help me do a few things. First off, I think it'll add strength to and protect the butterflies, because the butterflies are just paper. So I think that'll help protect it. The other thing I'm hoping to accomplish is, for one thing, as you can see, this is shiny because I Mod Podged it, because I have gloss. You can get matte Mod Podge, but I have gloss. But my paint is matte, And obviously there's no shine to the paper of the butterflies, but I don't know if you can really see sometimes you can see little bits of the hot glue. If I Mod Podge the whole thing, everything will look shiny. So I think it'll hide the hot glue. I don't even think you'll see it if you don't see the shininess of the hot glue. And it'll kind of, I think it'll tie everything in better, or better look, hopefully. And it'll also protect.